Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna go over our trade for today. I only took one trade today, thank God. Like I didn't have to stay up, all morning. It was an easy trade, so we're gonna go right into it. So if we look on the scanner, we're gonna chart HSDT. So HSDT, I've actually traded that before in the past. It's medical technologies company, and it went up on news, but before the news actually came up on the scanner. Sometimes things were gonna go up before it shows up on the scanner. So if it doesn't show up on the scanner, like you just have to be careful. Sometimes things will go up without the news, and I thought this wasn't gonna go out without the news, but then I waited for the news, and then right here, boom. So they announced positive outcome of their simulator. But you know what's funny? I think they already have a news regarding to this, but then I don't think they had upcoming submission to FDA. Sometimes it's not always the best catalyst, so just be careful. Trust me. Sometimes the news doesn't sell. It's if all the other things get confirmed, the volume's picking up. Like you see here on the 10-second, green, green, goes green, pullback, green, green, micro pullback, and then rips. Where did I take my trade? Well, when I saw this going up, I was like, okay, where is the best way to get in? And this was moving pretty quick. And this is higher price stock. Typically with the higher price stock, as soon as it's over $10, I'm already even like $8, even $6, $7. The bid and ask can be pretty wide, and it could jump by a lot. So I was like, okay, I have to make sure this is a good entry. I got in as soon as I saw this red. This is the micro pullback, at least to me, because look from here, the volume kept going up higher and higher. I got out immediately. I was up 151 immediately. Like I got in at 12:46, and look at this. In like 10 seconds, I got out. Quick, easy trade. I had enough left over because I did make up a lot of my losses from last week. So I did have enough left over to trade a little bit more, but I already came to the conclusion that I didn't want to overtrade. I just had to walk away. Had I walked away on Friday, I would have got like an extra $60. But no, I went from 123 and then all the way down to 66, and I should have walked away sooner. Now this had the potential to go up higher, and it did. I mean, I could have got more profit off of it, but I didn't want to get too greedy. I'm still taking my base hits. I don't have the size. When my account size reaches like $5,000, right now my account size is 1,700, almost $1,800. Once it reaches a higher account size, I'm going to, you know, maybe take a little bit more risk and hold a little bit longer. Right now, holding a little bit longer, as long as I'm making more than $20 to $50, because $20 is 20 cents per share. And then for this one, this all went up $1.50, so $1.50 per share. That's pretty good profit. 151, I'll take it. It's not like that every day, and I wish it was, but I'm still getting better. And I wish I was able to continue to trade this. It did pull back. Seeing this, it's like, okay, how do you know if this is gonna flush completely and be gone for the day or not? But remember, you have to look at the float. The float's 500,000 with lower float, and as soon as there's a lot more volume going in, you have to look at the volume candles. It's already way past the float. By this time, by like the first 10 minutes, the volume is a lot much higher. Well, not that much higher, but it's already matching the float. So there's gonna be more demand than there is supply, and it went up higher. It went up to $19. So this one goes back down. So I wouldn't take any trades. I mean, so remember, MACD still works both sides with like both 1 minute and 10-second chart. I like to look at the 1 minute chart to see where the trend will be falling, but the 10 second is where I'm going to be taking more of my precise entry. The 1 minute is for me to watch. Okay, is this going to reverse? Is this still potential to go up higher? On the 1 minute, yeah, this still has potential to go higher, but then you have to carefully select, okay, where is going to be the best entry? Since this went below the VWAP, anything below the VWAP is going to show strength in the selling. So if this breaks VWAP, I like to go for VWAP breakouts if I can, and especially after it's already formed like kind of a line for VWAP, then I'll take it because it's typically going to be enough momentum when it means more buyers are going to buy in. It's going to go above the VWAP, and it's to me I think it's pretty safe if it breaks the VWAP. But then you also have to like, okay, it has to break through this high. It made a top over here. If it can break through that high, then we're going to go higher, and it did. So honestly, that was the quickest trade I've actually ever had. 10 seconds. I don't think I've had a trade quicker like that in my life or my time trading. So look at July. So July was pretty rough. Not really proud of July, but hey, we're up 255 on the month. Right now, this actually puts me close to my all-time highs in my account, which is not bad. So we keep the same momentum. We have a nice 6 day green streak. Let's keep this going. Let's go for 10 day green streak, or let's go for the whole month. I think that would be, even if they're small winners, that's all that matters. As long as you're not losing, as long as I'm not losing, like $300, like, I should have avoided that. This I cannot accept. Maybe this and this is like a little bump in the road, but still, can't accept this. But I learned from it. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Get some sleep and have a good day.